I usually don't sit on this side.
You
And
don't?
we're back with another episode of the Pals Podcast. I am your co-host, Danny Galarno.
And I am your other co-host, Ricky Liordi. And Danielle, it's been a while. We've missed a couple episodes.
I've missed doing this intro. We haven't released in I want to say 2 weeks.
Well, technically, we're going to release the other episode before this one. But that's okay, folks. It's been a while since we recorded. Just life's been taking over. So we are back in the studio, back with a lineup of guests coming up. And Danny, who do we have on today?
We had Jonny Pace on.
Jonny Pace is from the Hockey Guys. He's a content creator, former hockey player. And he's been doing some really cool stuff. If you don't know who the Hockey Guys are, check them out. They're probably one of the biggest hockey-focused creator groups out there, and he's been with them from the beginning, and now he's kind of still doing that, but also really focusing on content creation. So told a little bit of us about his story, his hockey life, his hockey career, how the Hockey Guys started, and kind of where he sees himself going.
Yeah, and you can just really see his passion for the sport when he speaks, and just kind of a very genuine, nice person.
Yeah.
Just you want him to succeed, and I really can't wait to see where his own personal content goes in the next while. And yeah.
He's someone that he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's very genuine, very authentic. And when we have conversations like this, it reminds us, I feel like a broken record because I say this with every guest, but I truly mean this. It reminds us why we do this podcast is to meet cool people and just hear cool stories and share it with you guys and the world. So without further ado,
let's fucking go!
We'll let it go. Have you been on any podcasts before? Yourself individually, not on the Hockey Guys?
Individually? No. This is my first one.
Yeah, I love that.
Guys, thanks for having me on.
No, we
really
love
appreciate it.
We love that.
It's always exciting having someone on who's for their first time.
Well, it's also different because you've been on them with the Hockey Guys, but this is your coming out party as an individual.
Yeah.
I didn't mean coming out party like that, man. Just coming out party
No, 100%.
Solo.
It's really cool. And, like we were talking about earlier, kind of kickstarting my journey in social media now. And I have a little bit of experience with that with the Hockey Guys, but I've just recently started doing stuff as an individual, as Jonny Pace. So, I'm really happy to be on. And,
how did you two meet?
So we met randomly at the Corvette Father's Day event. So we were sitting beside each other eating dinner. We started chewing the shit and we started chatting.
Yeah. And
basically just we had this kind of similar conversation. We were talking on our run and I'm like, yo, you got to save some of these for the podcast because these stories are good. I want to hear these for the first time on the podcast because it's not going to be, it's not going to be the same. But yeah, we just met and we're like, fuck it. I'm like, yo, I feel like you got some cool shit. Here's my number. Here's my Instagram. Let's chat. Then we started chatting. I'm like, come on the pod.
Yeah, no, Ricky was great. We just kind of, like he said, just sat beside each other at that dinner and we kind of just hit it off right away. And we were swapping. Oh, attaboy.
Chug it.
What the fuck? That was insane.
That's all right. That looked frothy too. That was great.
It's weird. That was crazy. Anyways, like you were saying.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we just kind of hit it off and we were swapping stories there. And then even on the run, just kind of as soon as we saw each other, started just chatting and, a little bit about everything, life, what we're up to and our careers kind of thing. And he's kind of showing me the ropes a little bit, especially in the Toronto scene. I lived away for about 6 years. And so I moved back home a few months ago. So
why don't you tell Danielle and I guess people listening your story? And I know you've probably told us a million times, but at least I know it now, but Danielle doesn't. So tell us the story and then we can get into some fun stuff.
Yeah, 100%. So I've been a hockey player my whole life. Started from the age of 3. It's all I ever wanted to do. All I ever wanted when I was a kid growing up was to be a professional hockey player.
Wait, who's your favorite player?
Okay, this doesn't make any sense, but my favorite player ever was Wendell Clark. And I wasn't even born when he was playing.
Yeah,
but
it's I feel like it's a normal answer.
You know what? I grew up around the house. My dad played hockey back in the 70s, so I knew all the guys in the 70s, 80s. I'm a huge fucking hockey nerd. If I talk about it, I could go on a rant for days about just players and the history of the game and this, that. Like it's actually like annoying to a certain point. But yeah, my dad would show me highlights of Wendell Clark growing up, and it doesn't really make sense because I was a defenseman, he was a forward. But I just love the way he played. I'm a little bit of a romantic when it comes to the game too. I love just like the heartfelt stories of it. I love hearing guys work hard and, you know, battle for their teammates and loyal to organizations. And that's kind of how I grew up with that mentality of the game. So I was always a loyal teammate. I was never the best hockey player. But what I did have to offer was my work ethic. So, and I'm pretty sure that's how I made most teams.
You're a glue guy for sure.
Yeah, no, like I'm a locker room guy. Never say no to the boys, because once you say no once, you're never getting asked out again. And I learned that as a rookie in junior, my 16-year-old year. Like I'm in grade 11. Boys asked me to go out, the older guys, all the 20-year-olds, and they're like, "Yeah, Pacer, come on out, bud." And I'm just like,
great nickname,
fuck, boys.
Pacer.
I got school tomorrow. Worst answer you could give. Like the worst answer. So, and I never got asked out again. I'm like, "Boys, Saturday night, what are we doing?" They're like, I don't know. I'm like, I know you fuckers are going out. So I just forced my way in there.
I just picture you at home on your bed, just like watching, like, "Mom, why didn't they invite me out?"
Yeah, literally, I'm checking my BBM at the time and fucking like, yeah. So grew up with that mentality, and that's kind of how I took on life too. But, you know, I was fortunate enough, played 5 years of junior A here in Ontario, and then went to college, played hockey there in Wisconsin, and then played 3 years there. And then that's where we actually started the Hockey Guys. It was a little bit of an accident. It was COVID year, our freshman year, because when you're a hockey player, you play junior till you're 20, you go to school at 21 typically. And yeah, it was 2020, season got canceled. All we were doing was skating and working out. And one of the guys had this app called TikTok. Never heard of the fucking thing, like no idea. And there's all these like dances and trends, and we're kind of looking at it like as a hockey player, like, what the fuck's that? Like, you know, like that's just not what we do. But we had nothing better to do because class was online too. And so he just started filming us doing stupid shit, being ourselves, showing our friendship kind of thing. And he was posting it on his own account. And he got sick of that. So he made this random account and called it the Hockey Guys, because we're guys that play hockey. There's zero creativity in that.
It's like the first name he came up with. He's like, "Boys, got a sick name."
He's looking at us, guys, hockey player, the Hockey Guys. Perfect. And then, yeah, a couple videos blew up. I think one of our first viral videos was us lip singing a Jonas Brothers song.
That'll get the girls going.
Oh yeah, especially in uniform. And that's what attracted people, I think, is just, you know, the group of boys in uniform lip singing whatever fucking song we had. And like we did that, some High School Musical stuff, some Taylor Swift. And then, yeah, it kind of just grew from there. And we had a sit down after about a year of doing it. And we're like, yeah, boys, maybe we should take this a little bit more seriously. So we made it a company, and it's based out of Minneapolis, actually. And then from that, because there's 10 of us all together, not all 10 are involved, but 10 of us own it. And
is it equal shares?
Yeah. And, you know, we were like, yeah, we got to grow our own stuff too and branch out. But, you know, that'll always be our baby. We always care about the Hockey Guys. But yeah, we do our own stuff on the side, all of us. So that's kind of how I got my start. Yeah. And then from there, I was telling you earlier, you know, after college, a lot of those guys stopped playing, and then 3 of us ended up going to play pro. So I went down to Alabama and Birmingham, played my pro hockey there, and I retired last summer. Just I've had a million injuries over the years, and you know, I got to the point where, because I always told myself too, I'm going to stop playing when my body says no. And my body did say no a lot earlier than I thought it would. I thought I'd be playing into my 30s, but I just couldn't take it anymore. I've broken just about anything you could name, and 5 concussions on top of that. So, you know what? Call it quits. And it was a tough transition too. It was like an identity crisis. Like it was very scary. But you know, I started picking up the social media again and trying to make something of myself now. So that's where we are today.
Great fucking answer, by the way. That was a great little story there.
Thank you. Sorry if I ramble on.
No, that wasn't a ramble. That was like the perfect amount of rambling.
I'm a little bit of a talker sometimes.
I got a few questions. What was the worst injury you had? Like pain-wise, and then like career-wise.
Okay, so there's three like broken a lot of stuff, but 3 major ones I had were, so I was 14, I got hit from behind and I got a compression fracture on my T5 vertebrae. So all your vertebrae look like perfect rectangles. My vertebrae there looks like an arrowhead, and it's splinted, and it was 3 millimeters from puncturing my spinal cord. So if it did, I would have been a quadriplegic, and I couldn't walk for 8 hours. So that one was scary. It didn't hurt that bad, but it was very scary. And I was like pissed. I was like, oh, I got like, can I play sledge hockey? Like, can I do something? Like, I was so scared. I
You're
was
already
like,
thinking about sledge hockey.
yeah. I was like, oh, I'm going to the Olympics in sledge hockey for sure. Like, that's where my mind was in the hospital, like 2 hours after it happened. But thank God, doctors were great and, put me back together again. The most painful one was in college. I was going back for a puck, and I was on my backhand, and there was a forechecker on me, and he was finishing his hit. And as I followed through with my pass, he hit me against the boards and my shoulders touched. And I got back to the bench and I'm like, that was a fucking hard hit. Like, that really hurt. And I can't say anything, right? Because, like, I don't want to look like a pussy and, like, okay, if nothing's wrong, I just look like a bitch. Like, I'm not doing that. So I didn't say a word. I go back out there. I can't use my right arm. I'm like, oh, that fucking sucks. So I'm telling the boys, I'm like, do not pass me the puck. Like, whatever you do, don't do that. Next thing I know, my fucking D partner pinches down the corner. I'm taking a 2-on-1. I can't even wave my stick because, like, I'm just in so much pain. They pass it right through me. Bang, backdoor in the net. Go back to the bench. I sit the rest of the game. After the game, call my trainer over. I was like, hey, can you, like, look at something? My first rib was out like this. And so he's like, yeah, you got to go to the fucking hospital, bud. So I was like, hey, don't tell coach because we don't know what it is yet. And so
I just wanted to play.
like, that's all I wanted. And so this was a Sunday afternoon game. So Monday I was go to the hospital, get pictures taken. I broke my collarbone here, broke my first rib, and I cracked my sternum. And I didn't have a car in college, so I called my buddy who just happened to be having a meeting with our coach, and I had no idea. And it was pretty funny because I called him. I'm like, hey, man, can you pick me up from the hospital? And so he tells our coach, who I had no idea he was there. And I got a call from him. And so I'm playing it off. And I'm like, answer the phone. Hey, coach, how's it going? He goes, why the fuck are you in the hospital? I go, oh, I broke my collarbone, rib, and sternum. He's like, get to my fucking office now. And I go in there. He's like, I thought you were just playing like shit. I had no idea this was how. He's like, when did this happen? I'm like, end of the first period. Like, I had to play 2 periods like that. It was very, very painful. I had to sleep literally like this with a back brace on because they had to put my rib back in. And so this back brace like had me like that. So that was the most painful. And then probably the most annoying one was my last year of pro. I blocked a shot right on my hand here. And happened in the second period on a Friday night. And I play the rest of the game, and I'm like, oh, like my hand's pretty fucked. Like, I took my hand out of my glove when I got back to the bench, and it looked like a Mickey Mouse glove. Like, it was all purple and shit. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I was holding my stick like this the rest of the game. And after, called my trainer back to the back of the bus. I was like, hey, you want to take a look at this? He's like, oh, yeah, your hand's fucked, eh? I go, oh, okay. That's a great observation for sure. And I was like, we have a game on the Saturday night, and
you really wanted to play.
I really wanted to play. I wanted to play out the weekend. So
Blue guy.
So he's like, okay, we'll set you up with the doctor in the morning. Go get some pictures. So I go at 9 a.m. the next day, get the pictures taken. They're like, okay, yeah, your bone's broken right in half. He's like, you want to play tonight? I go, yeah, 100%. He goes, okay, I'll bring my goodie bag. And so that night, go and
good old Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh. I loved it down there though. Birmingham, they treated you like $1 million. I couldn't ask for a better organization to play for. But yeah, that game, go in, they modify my glove. They give me a big one with like a plastic plate in it. And then they tape my hand, and then got a few injections from the goodie bag in between every period, and was good to go. Yeah. It's just
sorry, it's like an honest question.
Yeah, it's just like numbing the hand and stuff like that. I don't know what the drug
like it wasn't like steroid or anything.
No. It was just
I got that's steroid.
No, I think it was Toradol.
But you're allowed that, aren't you?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that's allowed.
Yeah.
Cortisone and Toradol, you're allowed. Okay. Yeah, but I think it was like a mixture of both, a little cocktail that the doctor whipped up. But
the reason they say it's so bad for you is because the more you play injured, the worse it is for like your nerves. Your bones,
Oh yeah, no. I woke up the next day when it all wore off, and I was like,
fuck. And it's the worst feeling feeling?
I was sleeping like this. They gave me like a device where it like raised my arm, and I was literally sleeping like this on my bed. And then the next day I had surgery, put a rod in there, and I was back in 4 weeks. But that was a pretty painful one too. That one sucked. But yeah.
Okay, so we've done injuries. What was your best year for hockey?
My best year was my last year of pro. I was top 5 in the league in plus minus. Like, I wasn't a goal scorer. I was, a defensive defenseman. I took a lot of pride in my job. My job was penalty kill, blocking shots, stuff like that. Like, just like the meat and potatoes type thing. And, I would do anything for my teammates. I wasn't the toughest guy out there. I wasn't the biggest guy out there, but, I jumped in whenever I could. Just help the boys out, and that was it. Yeah, I just love the boys. That's it. But yeah, that was my best year probably, where I got the most ice time. Like I said, top 5 in the league and plus minus. And I took a lot of pride in what I did. And everyone has a job to do. I knew my job wasn't to put the puck in the back of the net, but I'll help out.
Team from doing that.
Exactly, I'll help out in any way I can. So yeah.
Okay, going back, let's say 5 years from now, if you didn't think hockey was going to be your career, what did you think you were going to be doing now? Like, what was plan B?
Firefighting.
Okay, I can see that.
I always wanted to do something that helped people. Like that's what I always loved doing that. Even when I played, I was always at the hospital visits. I loved going to the schools, giving back to the community, because you really learn. It doesn't matter what level you're at in hockey. You learn that the community is everything. Mm-hmm. And so hockey gives players so much. You have to give back. And that's something my parents taught me from a young age too. And so I took a lot of pride in the off-ice stuff too. That's
good, though. That you should, especially at that level as well, where, like, you're not selling out 20,000 person arenas. Like, every fan in the stand matters. They're coming to see you, 100%.
Right? Yeah, and you know what? The league I played in, we did great. It was the Southern Pro League, and we'd get probably anywhere between 4, depending what rink you were in, what city you were in, anywhere between 4,000 and 8,000 a night.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah,
that's solid.
Yeah, and you know what? Hockey's big in the South. Like, they don't quite understand it as well as Canadians, for sure, but a lot do, actually. I shouldn't say that, but for the most part, they just love the game. They love seeing the game played live. Like, they love the speed of it. It's obviously, they love the fights. It's very
warm. Yeah, it's warm climate, like, counties too. So, like, you're not going anywhere where, like, there's outdoor rinks ever. Like, there's probably very few rinks per capita in those regions too, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure in the state of Alabama there's 2.
Yeah.
And both had pro hockey teams in them. So it was great. We loved it. And, like, our fucking day to day was, you work out at 7 a.m., go to practice at 9 a.m. You're done by noon, like, if there's video, whatever, and then you just go to the golf course. Like, we had a great life down there. It was.
Are you a good golfer?
Awesome. I suck at golf, dude. I fucking suck. Like, I'm like low 90s.
Oh, whoa!
But, like, I could keep up.
Yeah, we don't suck.
Okay, well, I'm just comparing myself to my buddies who shoot in the 70s and make me feel like dog shit after each round.
I'm like 100, and I say I suck. Like,
yeah, 90. I always say, like, how many times you say fuck, but in a round of golf, around 100 times, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Every stroke. So.
So yeah, firefighter though, eh?
Yeah, no, I thought that's something I'd be doing before the whole social media thing started. Just something to help people.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I just want to go back kind of like to the social media thing. You said you guys kind of all have different roles, and then now you're all kind of going individually. How is that dealing with, like, the company itself? Like, does that cause tension between you guys at every point?
Honestly, no. There's never, not once, been
a time. A big group.
Yeah, no, 100%. But we all played together, so we all had that bond of, like, going through hardships and, like, extreme highs and extreme lows with each other, especially through training camp, winning, losing, stuff like that. And we all get it. We're all very reasonable guys. Mm-hmm. And so we've never had an issue with splitting stuff, the layout of the company, stuff like that. Like, it's all agreed upon unanimously and stuff like that. So it's
impressive.
It honestly is.
It's very impressive.
So when we were chatting, when we first met, it was one of the first things I asked him, like, how does this work? So there's fucking 10 of you. Mm-hmm. And, like, technically you're all equal shareholders in the company, but, like, is there a boss? Is there someone who's in charge?
Yeah. Okay, so Lawson, he's the guy that started it. Mm-hmm. He was the guy that was posting on his own socials before the hockey guys, and he's the one that came
up with the hockey guys.
Exactly. Yeah. No. And
great job, Lawson.
Lawson.
Fucking love it, buddy.
Thanks, bud. But yeah, no, he's he started it. He had the vision for it. But we all learned from him, and then we ended up just all learning from each other because everyone brought some creativity ideas to the table, like stuff like that, right? And everyone is their own individual personality in front of the camera. And yeah, a lot of the stuff we do, like when a camera's on us, yeah, like we're acting 90% of the time, 100%, right? So like we all bring a different aspect, a different personality, a different sense of humor to the table. And I think that's what makes it work so well. And at the end of the day too, like we are all genuinely like best friends. So that helps so much with making things go round.
And it says a lot about all of you. I guess this is kind of like a hype house situation. You guys don't live together, but like you're all boys. You all just kind of, I don't want to say fell into this.
Not really the same situation given their fallout.
Yeah,
and no one knew each other before. No one was friends before.
This is like a better way of doing it, right? You have 10 individual people that come together to make this one, media company essentially, one social account. But it's like
but it's like saying working with family. It's not always great. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. It could go the same way with friends, and it could ruin a friendship at the end of the day. But
the thing is, on something like this, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I just think because you guys played hockey together, you guys were teammates. You guys learned how to work as a team. You guys all brought something different to the ice, and you're almost bringing that into social media now. Yeah, no, honestly, many people can't do.
It's something like we lucked out in that everyone's a fucking beauty, basically, and like we all get along very well. I think the only time we really argue is like what bar we're gonna go to, like when we're out. Like that's really the extent of it, to be honest.
No, but you guys have such a rare thing because think about like every like hype house kind of thing. They all fight. They all split up or something. Yeah. But you guys have been, and how long you guys been together? 5 years?
Yeah, I think 4. Yeah, 2021. I think is when we started.
COVID, right?
Yeah.
Give or take 5 years, right? Like, that's fucking impressive.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
You know
guys.
what I mean?
Thank you.
Fuck, and shout out to the other 9 if you're listening. Like, fuck, good for you guys. Like, it's not a space.
Better be listening to his first podcast.
Yeah.
It's not a space. Well, especially in something like this where like one of the individuals could potentially grow and leave the hockey guy's house, hype house, whatever. But it's like you guys all support each other. You all do this together. I'm sure there are some that'll leave to go do their own things. Like I'm sure there are some that do their own thing.
Oh yeah, 100%. We all do, really, and we're all like so supportive of each other. Like we have 2 guys that are still playing. One's in the Blackhawks organization, Jordan Martin. He's awesome. Like we're so proud of him and his hockey career. Troy McTavish, he's still in Birmingham, I'm pretty sure, and like I'm proud of that guy too. Like he had my back for 5 years of playing with him. Like he was the guy. Like I knew when I was on the ice with him, I was safe because anything happened to me, he was right there.
Nails too.
Oh, right? He's a fucking nail gun.
Nails.
He's and he is actually. Taver is the best locker room guy ever. Like if you guys ever get
I feel like you guys are all.
You guys ever get a chance to meet him? Like he's the most lovable teammate I've ever had. And then like like Lawson works on his own stuff as well. And like we're proud of him. We got another guy, Colton Bates. He kind of took a step back because he got into coaching after, and he actually just signed with the top league in England. So he's going overseas in a few weeks. So like I was on the phone with him today on the way up here, and I'm just telling him how proud I am, like genuinely, and we all support each other in what we do away from social media or in social media. So.
Your boy that's in the Blackhawks organization, if he gets the call up to the show and that you guys all going?
I will be the first one to buy a ticket.
Fuck
100%. Yeah, he's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking sick. Yeah. And man, it's actually so crazy that all of you just get along and you're all boys too. Like fuck.
Oh yeah, no, it's like I said, like even if we didn't start the hockey guys, I'd still think it'd be a friendship that would last for a lifetime. And that's the beauty of the game is you meet people along the way. And even guys that that weren't involved in the hockey guys or guys that I played with in pro, like I know I can call so many of those guys right now. They'd answer the phone and just pick up right where we left off. Like those, and that's the legacy I wanted to leave behind as a player. Like I don't care if you thought I was good, bad, whatever. Like I just wanted to be known as a good teammate. And I think that's the most important lesson you can learn along the way there.
You're Canadian, right?
Yeah.
How many of you are Canadian?
In the hockey guys, 6 of us are Canadian and 4 are American. And
do you guys all live like separate states, towns, areas?
Yeah, most of the guys live in Minneapolis now.
Okay.
Because like I said, like that's where we set up shop. And then one guy's from Ottawa. a lot of the guys are from Manitoba, and then the rest are like they're from different areas of the States, but all the American guys are now.
You guys are pretty spread out. Like, how does that work making content together?
For the most part, like the guys in Minneapolis take care of that when we're not like on a road trip or anything like that. But when we got to go work with a team or whatever, like a brand deal where we got to travel for it, like I meet up with them. And before we'll have a little meeting, come up with some concepts, some ideas, some organic stuff, and then whatever deliverables we got to get, and then go from there. And then a lot of it too is just like we always have our cameras out, and so like we'll make fake arguments, like stuff like that, like just like we
sometimes those random B-roll videos are the best ones.
Oh, those do so well. Like we were in Hawaii about a month ago, and the videos that did the best there were me and one of the other guys, Austin Friesen, just bickering at each other and like kind of giving that old married couple vibe. But like those went the most viral out of all our Hawaii videos.
I saw that one today. I was that was literally us all fucking weekend.
Yeah. None of us, so our friends, like when we go on these trips,
We're
like,
so
most of
bad.
the time we forget to just pull out our phones and videotape shit. Like we literally forget everything. But we have so many good fights that if they were caught, like if we had a camera on us, would it be so fucking funny? Because people would be like, what, like how, is this even a fight? Is this a conversation? And the other half are probably going to be like, oh my God, I know, I can't believe they did so-and-so, blah, blah. Like we would have the internet split.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the relatable content too. Because
Yeah.
every friend group goes through that.
Yeah.
So
Every friend group.
So it's like that's the stuff that gets people.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to like we do our hockey stuff,
Yeah.
but that's only like to a certain audience, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, especially when you go North America wide. So yeah, it's stuff like that you need to be relatable to every person.
Yeah. I got a question. One last one on the Hot Guys, and I want to move on from that. Have you guys ever fought over a girl?
No.
10 hockey players have never fought over the girl at the bar.
So
How?
So
We got like 5 friends in our group of friends, and we haven't fought, but like that's 4 or 5 of us, and like we all kind of know our roles. How the fuck do you have 10 hockey players that don't fight over a girl once?
we may or may not have talked to the same girl at different times.
Okay. That's
But
fine.
like the boys, like
You guys
You
know
don't
it.
care.
boys don't
You
care,
don't care.
like
You
whatever.
don't care.
But no, for the most part, a lot of the guys have been in relationships for a long time.
Oh,
Actually, all the guys are engaged or married, except for me and one other guy.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, the Taver, he got engaged 4 days ago, and
Wow.
he was the 8th one to get engaged.
Wow,
And
that's
2 of them are married, and the rest are all engaged.
So you're gonna have a lot of fucking bachelor parties and weddings coming up soon.
Oh fuck, next year we got a wedding for sure because they already booked a date, and then we're waiting on the other 3 to book dates. But yeah, next summer could be heavy on the bachelor parties.
Fucking right.
Yeah, and
Fucking-
that's always a good fucking time with the boys.
The best.
Yeah.
And plus, they're probably gonna be work trips anyways, right?
Oh yeah, no, we got so much content out of that. It's crazy. Yeah.
Moving on from the hockey guys, where do you see yourself in 5 years, and how would you want people to see you in 5 years from now?
That's a really good question. I don't think I've ever been asked that.
It's your first podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. Where do I see myself in 5 years?
And then where do you want people to see you in 5 years? Or how do you want them to see you?
In 5 years, I hope I'm established enough with my social media gig where, like, my end goal is to set up kind of almost like a Canadian Tire Kickstart program. I want to start like an equipment drive
Wow.
because hockey's getting so expensive for kids.
Yeah.
And, you know, this may be a biased opinion, but I really do think every kid in Canada deserves to play the game. And because it's so expensive, like the average family could very well be struggling to afford to put their kids through it. And if you take away some equipment costs for some families, I think that would make it a lot easier on them. So I want to set up a nonprofit like that.
Wow.
So that's my end goal with
I
all
was
this.
not expecting that. Great fucking answer, though.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And then, how people see me, I just want to be the best person I can. So if,
I just met you and I already think like you're such a genuine person, like genuine guy.
oh, I
and you come
appreciate
across
that.
like that.
Thank you so much. I really
wow.
appreciate that. Yeah. But yeah, just be a good guy. It costs nothing to be a good guy.
You're fucking right. Man, those were solid answers.
Oh, thank you.
Ricky's reevaluating his whole life right now.
No, I'm good. I like myself. I'm
This
not
guy's a fucking beauty.
happy the way I am, but fuck, those were good. Maybe I should start a drive for equipment or something. That was good, man. Great. I feel like you could easily do it too.
Yeah, you know what? Like you know,
Like,
I obviously know a lot of guys in the game still, and you know, have relationships with hockey brands and stuff like that. But yeah, like that's the end goal. You know, I want to start it obviously in my hometown of Hamilton, Ontario, but you know, branch it where it's provincial wide and then nationwide at the end of the day.
Fucking right. That's awesome.
Because every kid deserves to play the game.
I 100% agree with you on that. And like, just think about how much better your life turned out because of the sport.
Oh, hockey gave me everything. That's the reason I'm sitting on this couch talking to you guys right now, is because I played hockey. If I never played, I wouldn't have half the life experiences I've had.
I 1000% agree with you.
Yeah.
Like, some of my best friends are from hockey.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it's a bond. Sports is like, especially team sports, it's a bond that you can't break that, because you went like literally through the fucking trenches with these guys.
100%.
And you've battled with them, and especially at the higher levels too. Like, you know, I've gotten smoked in the face for sticking up for a guy, but I'd do it again. And a guy's gotten smoked in the face because maybe I lipped off to someone. Actually, this is a pretty funny story. My rookie year, I was lipping off to this big fucker. This guy was probably 6'5", 225, like big dude, big scary dude. I probably should have never spoken a word to him, but he was chasing me all around the rink, and I'm not going to repeat what I said to him, but I said something pretty bad. And so he was chasing me, and next thing I know, my captain just steps in and just beat the absolute fucking wheels off him. And I just give him a tap after, and he looks at me, he's like, "You owe me a beer." I was like, "Your next bar tab's on me, buddy. Like, don't fucking worry about it." Like, so it's stuff like that,
what
right?
a great couple there.
Yeah. Oh, he was the best. Shout out Mike Davis. He was the best captain I ever had. He was an awesome guy.
That's so good. No, but I'm the same way. I believe the highs and the lows of a sports team, and like the camaraderie you have, the brotherhood it's unmatched. And like,
100%.
I never played at a high level. Like, I played AAA and whatever. But like the high, like, I always think of like penalty kills. Going through a fucking penalty kill with the boys, 2 minutes where you don't touch the fucking and I was a goalie. 2 minutes where it's just can't freeze it, can't ice it, you can't get control. When those 2 minutes are up and the fucking crowd starts going off, and you're just like, "Fuck, wow, boys, great job."
I've always said this is so weird, but I'd rather block a shot in front of 10,000 people than score a goal. 100%.
You're fucked, man. You're like, Jay, what's that guy who's the defenseman who just got the shot block leader like a couple years ago? Wisniewski or something?
Yeah, I think it was Wisniewski. Yeah.
Years back? That's you.
Yeah, dude.
That's your dude.
I love laying down in front of one. I don't know what it was.
Fucked, man.
Yeah, but there's nothing better than a nice tap on the head from the boys when you get back to the bench. So it was great. For selfish reasons, yeah.
Okay, post hockey, before content. Like, what's that like? Obviously, retiring is got to be an emotional roller coaster. You've been doing this your whole life. You know, you decide to go into a career that is, I don't want to say frowned upon by most athletes, but most athletes laugh at creators.
100%.
Especially male athletes, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Just like in general.
And especially before the NIL,
male
which is
bro creators is not a very typical thing you see it until.
Oh, yeah,
I guess
no.
it's something you guys
and
heard.
Not at all.
because NIL has changed everything, and
Yeah.
NIL has changed fucking everything. But you're pre-NIL, and then tell your story after.
Yeah.
But what was it like? You retire, you decide to hang up the skates, and you're like, "Mom, Dad," and to your non-hockey guys friends, "I'm gonna go into content." Like, walk us through that. Tell us what it's like, the highs and lows of that, because it's got to be. I mean, it's got to feel like awesome, but also lonely at the same time.
Oh, it was so scary. Like I said earlier, like I went through this identity crisis. Like anytime anyone would ask me what I do, I was just like, "Oh, fuck, I'm a hockey player," like 100%. But after that, I was like they're like, "What do you do?" I don't know. Like describe yourself.
What do you do?
Like, yeah, exactly. Like it was like I couldn't wrap my head around it. It didn't sit in. Like I remember when I made that decision, like it was actually a little quicker than I thought. I got a call from my GM down in Birmingham, and they wanted to re-sign me. And I also had a contract offer from overseas. And but when he called me, he's like, "Hey, we're gonna send you over your contract today, and you could re-sign with the team for next year." And right then and there, I broke down into tears, and I just said, "I'm retiring. Like I don't got it in me anymore, and if I don't have the drive and passion, I have nothing to offer the team." So that's how I did that. And 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 I was actually in the car when he called me, and I went home still bawling my eyes out, and I went to go see my parents, and I walk in the house, they're like what's going on? And I sat them down, and I said I'm retiring, and they started to tear up a little bit too, because I was the last I was like the last one in my family to keep playing sports, and like that's what we bonded over for so many years, is me playing. And they even still to this day, they tell me that we miss coming to watch you or watching me on TV and stuff like that. But so it was a hard decision, and then they gave me some time, and I told them, I was like, hey, I want to take this content creation seriously now. It's time to do that. And we had the hockey guys, but when I was playing, I wasn't posting on my own. I was so focused and dialed in on hockey that's all I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be 100% devotion to my sport and to my craft. But I have the best parents in the world, and they were so supportive over that decision. And they said, hey, do it. If you don't like it, it's okay to do something else, but we got your back. And their encouragement over the last year has just been everything to me. It was a weird transition of putting yourself out there again. And like you guys touched on, as an athlete, especially as a hockey player, we know how that looks. If you were to tell me 5 years ago that I'd be posting on TikTok and Instagram, I'd be like, you're fucking crazy. No way. But you know what? It's something I love. I love the being creative. I love the expression behind it. I love expressing myself through my videos, even through the song choices, stuff like that. So it's a new passion, because I've never loved anything else other than hockey my whole life. And now it's kind of cool to go into another career path and fall in love with something else. So it's very refreshing.
I'd actually love to hear your perspective on this, and Ricky, you as well. That baseball team, the Savannah Bananas?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that as I want
to hear that too, but before we get to, I just want to say it. I know exactly how you feel, because I work in construction. That's my day job.
Yeah.
Construction is typically your macho man, your male-dominated
100%.
industry. I remember thinking I don't want anybody to see me doing this.
Oh yeah,
because it's fucking embarrassing. Then I got guys that work in we are blue collar of the blue collar. We are the the men of the men. Yeah. And I'm here making fucking cheesy TikToks listening to fucking Fergalicious and shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's fucking tough. It's
100%.
fucking tough. But it's there's, I'm sure, just blocking a shot. There's fucking nothing cooler than seeing a message from someone on the other side of the world that says, hey, the video you just shared means so much to me. I resonate with you. Thank you for posting this. Thank you for making that.
1,000%.
That is for me. That's my blocking a shot.
Exactly.
And you say when you'd rather block a shot in front of 10,000 people, it's you can make a video that touches millions of people, and that makes them feel every time I see my videos, I have some videos with 100,000 shares. There's 100,000 people that shared this fucking video.
Yeah.
Because it meant something to them, or millions of likes, or fucking tens of millions of views. You're that's my fucking blocking my shot in the Stanley Cup Game 7 finals.
Yeah, you don't really realize the impact of your socials until a reach out, right? Because you don't really think anything of it initially. And I remember one of the first times we had an experience like that, it was with the hockey guys. We got a letter from the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles, and it was from the pediatric oncology unit. And they show these kids our videos, and they just laugh at them. And if we could bring a smile to these kids' faces, we were reading this letter from this nurse, and we're oh my, we had no idea. And that was right before we had that meeting of, okay, boys, let's take this seriously. And then each of us have gotten DMs individually saying, hey, love your videos, put a smile on my face, this, that. So like you said, it is so rewarding to just make someone's day a little bit better for 30 seconds.
100%.
And it's worth it every single time.
100%. Sorry to cut you off about Savannah Bananas.
No. No, I just want to know what your thoughts are as an athlete, and them playing the sport, but also turning it into kind of a social media and entertainment aspect part of the game.
I think it's one of the best things that's happened, not just in baseball, but in sports. I applaud those guys on the Bananas and those teams they play, when they do those banana ball games and stuff like that. I know I haven't worked with them because I think I was still playing, but the hockey guys have worked with that Jackson Olsen guy, and he's a beauty. But like they've made careers for themselves through baseball, yes, but the modified version of being on social media and stuff like that. And
They're
I think
entertainers.
it's exactly.
I think
and
it's the most
what
entertaining thing ever.
100%. And they're
Like,
selling out like football stadiums.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like
It's
they're getting
insane.
bigger crowds than MLB games.
Do you think hockey could ever go in that direction?
100%. 100%. With hockey, and again, this might be a biased opinion, but the personalities in hockey are truly amazing. And unfortunately, with hockey culture and players, that only stays in the dressing room. And sometimes guys are a little bit afraid to put themselves out there. It's evolving with the social media teams with these organizations and stuff like that. Like, for example, I think the Boston Bruins do an amazing job with their social media team and showing the players' personalities. And then guys like the boys at Spit and Chicklets, like they're perfect examples of like even setting yourself up post-career. But I
Biz
think
is the best example.
Oh, he's a genius.
He was like a fourth liner at best.
Yeah.
You know, guy's got his career probably averages 1 point every 40 games or something, 30 games. For sure. Like but he's a personality. And he's not one in a million. There's a personality like that on every fucking team. There's more than one on every team that are exactly like that. They don't want to do anything because they don't want to ruin their chances of staying in the show.
But Biz sets himself apart because, we've had the privilege of meeting him a few times, but he is actually a marketing genius, and he markets himself just as much as he markets the Chicklets brand. And that's what separates him from a lot of people. Like, yes, his personality is amazing. He's an unreal dude. And I actually applaud him and Witt and Granelli a lot because whenever they go to events, they're obviously the stars of the show. Everyone wants to talk to them, and they give everyone their 5 minutes. And I applaud that from them because I can only imagine that that's not the easiest thing to do sometimes. So the fact that those guys do it no problem and will talk to someone, let them tell them their favorite story or, a time they met them before, whatever. Like, I have nothing but respect for those guys. Like, they're so awesome. But yeah, I do. To answer your question, I think what the Bananas are doing is amazing, and it's evolved so much over the last couple of years. But hockey definitely has the potential to do that. It just needs to be set up in the right way.
Well, if you think about it, they're already trying to do it in certain ways, with like the All-Star game and little things where like the 3-on-3, the shootout competitions.
Sure.
I think it's right now. I think Savannah Bananas is the first. I think that'll be done in almost every single sport.
Well, no, if you
it's
think
just
about
baseball's the slowest sport of all the majors.
Basketball kind of has something similar with the Globetrotters.
Yeah, Globetrotters. It's just a little different.
It's just like a different, but it's for that sport. You know what I mean? So it's like now the Savannah Bananas have that. Like, there's the opportunity, I think, for the other sports.
For sure.
And I think what they did, and like they opened up and they leaned into socials, and they want all their players to be entertainers, not just athletes, and that's the difference, right?
100%. Yeah.
And I feel like most sports are getting more towards that too. Like, especially, okay, let's talk about NIL. Sorry, and in that case, because I feel like that changed, like, youth or like young adult like athletes forever now.
Oh,
like, you know
100%.
what I mean? Now, before it was almost like having a lot of social media followers was almost like a bad thing because like you were easily corrupted and there were so many chances of like bad things coming out about you. Whereas now it's like, yo, if you have like 1 million followers and you're a freshman or a sophomore in college in the States, like you're making fucking bank.
Well, especially too, because even after you go to college, like how many guys realistically are going to go to pro? 1%, 2%, something crazy small like that. These guys deserve to be paid. I don't care what sport it is. I don't care if it's badminton or if it's football. Like it doesn't matter.
The school's not going to pay them. Let them get paid elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Let them get paid from Brent. Like Johnny Manziel is the best fucking example ever.
Yeah.
That guy would have been a multi-millionaire with, I don't even know, he would have owned so many random companies. He would have had a beer company, a clothing company, a this, a that, like a seltzer, he would have all these things. Now he's like, okay, I'm sure he's not fucking broke, but he is nowhere near as rich as he should have been.
No, it's if NIL came in sooner, even before him, like Reggie Bush.
Yeah, Reggie Bush.
Like
got a Heisman taken away from him.
Yeah, like it's stuff like that that's like just insane to hear. what those guys had to go through, and then what guys are making now.
Yep.
It's so crazy.
Okay, so we were having dinner before this. You were telling me how when they were doing the NIL like program, they were talking about the hockey guys.
Yeah. So when we first started, obviously we started getting some attention, and we were at a smaller school too. So we even like, I'm pretty sure there was people enrolling in our school just because we went there. Like it was a little crazy.
Well, you guys are big, right? How many followers do you have combined between TikTok and Insta?
I think around almost 2 million.
Yeah.
So I think we're like 1.5 on TikTok, and then around 250,000 on Instagram.
And then if you add up all of you individually too, you're definitely there.
Yeah. So around 2 million, I would say, like that all pulls in. But yeah, like because we couldn't do anything, we couldn't monetize anything. Like we were saying no to Disney, we said no to McDonald's, stuff like
These are
that.
massive
like,
brands.
Yeah, like, and we were kind of like, oh, like that, like I wish we could do something about it. And then I remember we heard about this NIL case going on, and we were on a Zoom call with one of the lawyers that was fighting for the NIL, and we were one of the examples used in that case, and I thought that was kind of cool.
That's fucking
like,
amazing.
Like I'm sure there was a bunch
probably
others,
a handful, but still.
But like
so you guys couldn't get paid from the hockey guys
couldn't accept any
at
money
all.
No, and especially like the Canadian guys,
and not even
too.
not as like a group, like as a like individually. Obviously you couldn't, and as a group you couldn't as well.
Exactly, because especially as the Canadian guys, because we couldn't earn in the States, and if we did, then we would get not just kicked off the team, but we would get our student visas taken away. So it was like it was kind of scary. And I remember we had a meeting with what was it called, this lady at our school,
the dean or something.
We had a meeting with the dean actually, just telling us to be careful. And like I remember one time we did like a Bell Let's Talk thing.
Yeah. And
that's only in Canada, but we had a lot of Canadian followers, so we did it at our rink. And because it was during COVID, we didn't have our masks on, and like none of us are anti-maskers or anything. Like no, like there was no political opinions at all. But like because we were in front of a camera, we just took our masks off, and we had to take that video down because we were in a rink, in our school rink, not wearing masks for Bell Let's Talk. So we thought that was a little crazy, and then especially because of the cause.
Yeah.
And then and at that time too, it's a mental health cause.
Yeah.
And was probably the peak of people's struggles.
Yeah.
And there was another time too where it was the lady that was in charge of the foreign students. So we, being Canadians, we're foreign students, so we had like a whole pep talk about like, hey, you can't accept any money, which we didn't. We never did.
Yeah.
And but yeah, just the warning of how we could get our student visas taken away and basically get deported. So it was kind of crazy. Like we were like a little scared, to be honest.
Fuck, I would be.
I was like, fuck, like because we still want to play hockey, right?
Well, it's like you want to play hockey. You have like a career that you're still thinking ahead of you, but then you're also having this like side gig that's like fucking fun, and you could be making a shit ton.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, never mind, I'm gonna get deported.
Yeah.
Like, and the worst part is,
I was like, what the?
I'm getting deported.
Like, it's not like this is 20 years ago where this wasn't a conversation. Like NIL's been a conversation for the last like 5 to 7.
Yeah.
It's like it's coming.
Yeah.
It's just like, can you just hurry up and like get it?
Yeah. And it finally came, I think, in our last year.
Wow.
We still were not accepting money our last year, but just to be on the safe side of things because it was so new. But then after we were done, we just were like, okay, thank God, like we could get out of this, and we're not like little kids anymore.
What's the coolest brand deal or brand trip that you've gone? Because like you must have gone to how many Stanley Cup finals? Like you were just at the one in Florida.
Yeah, we've been to the last 3 Stanley. Like I've seen the cup get raised the last 2 years, and then we were in the cup finals when Florida lost to Vegas the year before.
So that's fucking sick.
Like it was surreal. Like especially like. Not this year, but the year before. Like I never in my wildest dreams would ever thought I'd get to go see the Stanley Cup be raised. Like
especially in Florida.
Like it was and that actually was crazy because we were in Boston doing some work with a brand there, and this was on a Sunday, and that game 7 was on the Monday. We got a call at like 6 p.m. They're like, hey, you guys want to come to the game tomorrow? Yeah, 100%.
We'll be there.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in literally 16 hours, like whatever it was. So like that was just surreal. We've had so many cool experiences, but I think the coolest one this is a little bit crazy too, but I'm sure you guys noticed my Marriott tattoo on my side. So our our house in college was called the Marriott. I actually don't even know why, but we like each hockey house had a name. Like one was the Ritz-Carlton, one was the Marriott, stuff like that, just random. One was called the Beaver Hut because all the Canadian guys lived there. When we all left school, we're all like, okay, let's get Marriott tattoos with our address. So that's what that is. And parents weren't a huge fan of that. None of our parents were, but after we posted the video, and then Marriott called us, so they had us down in Orlando at the Marriott World Center there, and we did.
You should get like free stays though. Like
we've gotten like we've worked with Marriott a ton. They're awesome to work with too, and or like even variations of Marriott hotels and stuff like that. So
we gotta get a Hilton tattoo on you. Mom, gotta get some Hiltons over here.
Yeah, I'll just be a walking billboard.
Yeah,
whatever brand. Yeah. My leg's free, so we'll just do that.
Buddy, I'm on this leg train right now. I got a couple spots left that I want to do, with a couple random tattoos I want to do, and that's
any brands on there?
No, but maybe one day. You never know.
Yeah. Hey, it's for fun, right?
Maybe I'll do the pals.
Yeah.
Right across my ass.
Yeah.
Because you're an ass.
There you go. You got to match them though, eh?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
There you go. Matching tattoos coming up with the pals. I might even get in on that.
Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, might as well.
So that's what the hockey is. What are some things that you're working on alone right now? So obviously you're doing content full time. What type of content you putting out? What type of content do you want to put out? What can people expect from your content?
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit from the hockey stuff. I'll post stuff here and there. I do like making my fitness content sometimes.
Murph Wednesdays.
Yeah, exactly. And that was something like I just like kind of came across, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do this, and something to post on Wednesdays. So
yeah, do you know what Murphs are?
No.
So you have to wear a 20-pound weighted vest, and you run a mile, and then you do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 body squats, and then run another mile.
I think I saw someone do this.
Was it me?
Maybe. Is that the vest you were wearing today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I just started doing that, and like, it was just something to, for the followers too. Like, hey, like, that I don't enjoy doing it, but like sometimes you just got to do stuff, right?
Get up and do it.
So yeah, it was just something like that. And then, I ended up enjoying it. I like the grind of it. I like pushing myself, to limits, especially now that I'm not playing anymore. Like, you still want to keep in shape, right?
100%.
So you never want to lose yourself, and you always want to feel good about yourself too. So there's a sense of confidence that that you put in a shift that day, basically. So I like doing a little bit of fitness content, but I never want to be known as like a fitness influencer. Like, I'm not into that. Like, I'm not going to and I'm not knowledgeable about that stuff.
But
too,
you kind of are. You've
you've
been living a healthy lifestyle for the last 20 years, give or take. Like, just playing hockey, you learned a couple things.
Yeah. Oh no, you learn about your own body for sure, but I would never want to be like dishing advice on someone's fitness and stuff like that. Like, I just don't feel qualified enough to do that. But I'll show you what I do, and if you want to copy it, 100%, go ahead. This is what I do.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of how I do my fitness and health routine. Go ahead if you want, if you like what you see. But then I really want to get into like kind of like the fashion world. So I do a lot of fit check stuff, and just stuff that I think is cool, that I feel comfortable in, stuff that's simple and easy. And yeah, so I'm hoping to get more into that world and learn more about it as well, and like the new fashion trends and stuff like that.
We're going to see you 1 week at the Stanley Cup Finals, the next at New York Fashion Week.
If I ever got to New York Fashion Week, that would be a dream and a half, actually. That would be so sick.
I feel like it's
not that far off.
Yeah.
No?
Like, I don't know. It's like, I went to Miami Fashion Week, which, okay, like, there obviously massive difference between New York and Miami Fashion Week. But at the same time, like, I have nothing to do with fashion. Like, I wear the same shit day in and day out. Actually, lately my fits have been pretty good.
Better.
Lately my fits have been pretty great.
Yeah, you dress pretty well.
Lately they've been great. Not gonna lie.
Get that. Keep going with
My
that ego.
Stagecoach.
Western wear's the best.
Western wear is the best.
Like, I just got back from Stampede. Everyone looked good.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go wrong with jeans, a tee, and a cowboy hat. Everyone looks like a stud.
Yeah.
Like, it's awesome. And it's fun to wear.
I'm very aligned on that.
Yeah.
Fuck, I had someone, but now I'm going blank on it. Stampede, no. Fuck it. Anyways, okay. So wait, what can people expect more from you this year? What's on the agenda this year? We're actually nearing the time.
I went by so quick.
Yeah. What's next on the agenda for you this year?
This year,
more pods.
You know what? I would love to get on some more podcasts. So actually, yeah, thank you guys so much. Like, this is awesome. But because I also don't do a lot of talking content, so I think like this is awesome too, and like just to get to know you guys as well, right?
You're really comfortable talking though. Like this one seemed like your first podcast.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I
hockey
was actually
training.
a little.
I gotta check both your egos
the
right now.
hockey
I'm just
training.
like, holy
The
shit.
hockey training. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Post game pressers.
Oh yeah, I've been media trained since I was 13. Like it's been
You're ready for
crazy, but yeah, it's time to shine, I guess. But yeah, like I like right now because we were so busy during the NHL playoffs and pretty much up until the Stampede last week. So right now I actually got a lot of time to myself, and I want to make my content more interesting, and kind of like be in Canada now. Like now that I'm home, be in the city more. I want to do a lot more content in Toronto and stuff like that. Because I at the end of the day, I'm a very proud Canadian, and you know I love my country. I love my friends here. So yeah, a lot more content in Toronto, and yeah, keeping up the fit check videos and see whatever trips come my way.
Do you think you'll live here permanently? Like knowing that you're going to be in the social media space, you think you're going to stay here permanently?
For right now, yeah.
For right now, yeah.
For right now, I think that's the plan. Staying in Toronto.
We got to get you into the city first. Yeah, that's step one.
Yeah. We got to get into the city. But yeah, the plan right now is because at the end of the day, I would love to raise a family in Canada. Like that's the goal, I think. And yeah, if I could do that, hey, that's great.
Gotta have some little hockey boys running around.
yeah, exactly. Get those guys
just
on
blocking
the ice.
shots.
Yeah, I'll show them how to lay down in front of one. No problem.
Johnny, I guess we're nearing the end of this now. Anything else you want to mention? You want to chat about? We got a couple minutes.
If you don't mind, I'd love to come on again, actually. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is great.
We do this. We usually have guests on, maybe not once a year. Actually, almost once a year. Like especially the ones we're friends with.
Yeah.
And literally how we book these is exactly how they happen. Like I run into people on like, or I'll see someone doing something cool. I'm like, yo, sick. And we'll chat in the DMs. I'm like, yo, come on the pod. Tell us they're on the pod.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And like sometimes we end up chatting about, and we joke with this all the time. Sometimes we chat about things that we wanted to chat about. And sometimes we don't even touch upon things we want to chat about. Like I'm probably gonna message you in like 2 days, like fuck, I can't believe we forgot to talk about this.
Oh yeah, no, I'll come back on anytime.
Anything you missed on your walk today?
No,
Or
we had a
run?
good chat. We chatted the whole time.
Oh yeah.
You know what's one thing I respect about you actually, and
What's
I'm
up?
very bad at doing it. At one point when you wanted to slow down and walk, you didn't try and be a hero and keep up or like push it too much. You're like, hey, can we walk until this spot? I'm like, yeah, cool.
Oh yeah.
Me, I'm the biggest bit. If I will not stop running because I can't be like, yo, do you mind slowing down for a second? I just can't do it.
See, I was a little hesitant to ask you about that because like I didn't want to be a shit running partner, right?
No, I
And,
respect
like,
the hell out of it.
But like, I've never been a runner, like ever. Like even like, and I was telling him my saying when I was playing was like, you ever see Usain Bolt go on the ice to train? No, then you won't see me running to train for hockey because I'll go on the ice and get my cardio. Like that's just how I was. And yeah, I've never been a runner, and even like doing these Murphs, like I hate running. Like I hate doing it, but like I just do it to do it. I don't track myself or anything like that.
Dude, that's wild that you don't track yourself.
Yeah, no, I just do it to do it and like push myself to whatever I can and then go from there. That's literally it. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, no, I'm a little bit of a psycho sometimes.
Yeah, but no, I respect that about you though.
I appreciate that.
I can't do it, especially, and you know what the tough part is, because it's like men.
Oh, for
we
sure.
never want to show signs of weakness, and I'm usually pretty good about it. I'll usually tell someone like, "Oh, I can't do this," or like, I'm pretty open. Yeah. But when it comes to like fitness or running and stuff, I'll never like. Not never. Very rarely will I be like, yo, do you mind slowing down for a second? I'll just fucking shut my mouth, power through it, and just figure it out and die at the end. But yeah, I respect the hell out of that.
No, I appreciate that. And that's actually one thing I learned in like my fitness journey over the years is like, if you don't want to do something, like don't do it. Especially if you're not training for anything. Like it's different if you're training for a sport or like a goal, this, that, but like you're not training for anything. You don't want to like.
We're training for life.
Yeah, exactly.
We are training for life. Carrying around that 12-pound vest. You never know when I'm going to have to carry something 12 pounds for 8 kilometers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm training for. You don't know the situation until you're in it.
Oh, I couldn't have picked the worst fucking vest either.
Yeah, 20 pounds. And you're,
And it's
you're like
thick,
15
too.
pounds heavier than me.
Yeah.
And it was fucking hot today.
Oh, dude, when we were on the way back, as soon as we got out of the shade, I was getting absolutely fucking roped by the sun right on my neck, and like I was just overheating. I was gonna jump in the fucking
You
lake.
came out of the gun, like you were running out of the gun. I was like, okay, this guy wants to run.
Oh, like I'm driving back to my condo today, and I just see these two guys. There's one guy with this massive vest on.
You mean these two jack shows?
Yeah.
These two absolute units.
And then Ray just looked naked, and I was like, "Who?" I was like, "Oh, okay, makes sense."
It's the boys.
Who are those fucking handsome chaps? That's
Yeah.
what you thought before you knew it was us.
No, I saw a naked guy running with a bunch of tattoos. I'm like, that's definitely Ricky.
That guy was hot. Oh, that's Ricky. Whoa.
Yeah.
Anyways, Johnny, appreciate you coming on. Thanks for being a pal today, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank
It's
you.
really sweaty.
Oh,
Johnny, if people want to,
we just came from a run.
Yeah.
I'm disgusting right now.
if people want to find out more about you, everything you're doing, where can they go? How can they find you?
Yeah, on Instagram and TikTok, Jonny Pace 44, and I'm on the Hockey Guys too, at the Hockey Guys.
Beauty.
Yeah.
And guys, if you made it to the end of this, we appreciate you. Give Johnny a follow, give Danielle a follow, give myself a follow. And if you enjoyed the share this with a friend as well, give Johnny a follow. I already said that. And we will see you guys. My brain fucking froze there for a second. And we will see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.